Definitely a lot different now, just being a DH, but right now I think that my job is just staying positive and getting on these young guys, because we are a young team, just trying to keep them positive and go in and try to get on base and get some runners in. So.
To be honest, no, not at all. Just really just working on the swing path and getting back to how I used to hit, just because I took 3 years off being a PO at my last school. So just really getting back into the groove of actually swinging the bat instead of sitting there and watching everybody swing the bat. There's plenty of potential. We have very young kids. I think I'm the only senior on the field for the most part, day in and day out. So, I mean, we have our Luke Cheese and you DHing off and on, but for the most part we're young, and the young guys, it takes a little bit for a team to come together. In Florida, it started coming together, and we got back here and we incorporate more players, more young guys, which allows the team to unevenly mesh at different times. So the more that we get together and the longer we're together this season, the more potential will be for a greater outcome at the end and for years to come.
I think that what we need to do now is just kind of stay positive, keep harping on those young guys to keep working hard, keep staying positive, keep their heads up when they fail, because baseball is a game of failure. You know, striking out happens. We need to start getting more base runners on, hitting them in. I mean, getting these more conference games is definitely going to be a blessing. It's going to be a lot of fun to go up to the north and play in Wisconsin. That's something that I, in my now my 4th year, have not done yet. So none of these younger guys have as well. And I think Cornell was a beatable team for sure, but it was just something we had to knock the rust off. And I think conference is going to go a lot better now that we've gotten those 4 games under our belt, and we know what we need to work on now.
So for the Ryder Cup match, it is match play, so that's always a different format that we get to play every year. It's always fun. We always look forward to it. It's just a fun crosstown match between us and Mac, just kind of seeing who kind of has the better squad for the year. We use it kind of to get ready for the McNaughton also on Monday, so that's huge prep for us. I mean, we won last year, got the traveling trophy, so we're trying to look to get it again.
We see the guys all the time out there. I mean, when we're practicing, they're practicing, and we've played against them constantly in a lot of tournaments. They were in Galesburg last weekend. They play a pretty similar schedule to what we play, so we know the guys pretty well, and finishing off beating the crosstown rivals would be a pretty good feeling.
When it comes to tournament format, you really got to focus and make sure you grind out the best score per hole. You're looking to grind out, you have to play all 18. When it comes to match play, you're looking to beat your opponent per hole and try and just, I guess the goal is to win the shortest amount of holes. My personal favorite is alternate shot. I think it's just a lot of fun. Relying on your partner, it's a lot of teamwork involved. Not quite knowing like how they're going to set you up for the next shot. It's just enjoyable. It's a great team aspect, which in golf, yes, we have a team, but it's really individual, especially on days like normal tournament days. So it's really nice to actually have that feeling of teamwork.
Yeah, it gets pretty interesting as well. You play somebody else's style of golf for the first time, and for me personally, I've had some partners that play in a completely different way than I play. So it's interesting playing the course from places that I don't normally play it from. So it's a lot of fun playing alternate shot.